Rajok is the apex planning authority of Bangladesh. Main responsibility to build the sustainable and livable Dhaka. As a part of the livable Dhaka, so we are planning to make the Dhaka as a green, how we can reduce the carbon emission and embodied carbon. And now that there is a popular item is the circularity. Circularity means the how we can use the recycled materials to the city scale. As you know, the minimum 4.5 metric ton waste generated in Dhaka. At the same time, the construction waste generated in it. It's a very challenge for the Dhaka. So we can reuse this kind of materials to our city level, like as the infrastructure development, park development, and also the new building construction site. So Rajok is mainly responsible for the planning and regulation of the city scale. So as our social responsibility as a apex planning authority, we are taking the initiative, such kind of initiative, to introduce in Dhaka. DAP is the master plan for the Dhaka metropolitan region. So DAP is focusing on the mainly rebuild the Dhaka and how we can make the more green and blue network. So as a part of this, we are proposing near about the 88 parks in Dhaka metropolitan region. Among them, the 6 regional parks will be built within the 2035. So government is focusing to build the park on the each ward. So Rajok is working the 55 location in and around Dhaka to build the such park in Dhaka metropolitan region. So we are mainly focusing how we can take the new design initiative, like how we can incorporate the circularity, like the recycled materials, other embodied carbon reduce and carbon emissions and such kind of material, how we can use the park development. So we are only focusing this aspect as a part of the master plan implementation. So we are focusing also the like as a block based development. As a part of the block based development, mainly the 40% space should be soakable green. So we are mainly focusing on the green aspect in the city development aspect. So as you know, the 84% Dhaka's surface is covered by the concrete jungle. So there is a ample opportunity to how we can revitalize the Dhaka is a new idea or new concept. So DAP is mainly focusing on this aspect. So as a part of this, we are also collaborating the UNEPs and other organizations to help on this regard. As a part this kind of initiative, as a collaborative with the UNEPs under the guidance of the Ministry of Housing and Public Works, we are also collaborating with the academicians and also young researchers and other civil society members and the different professional institutes. Competition, basically we are taking the initiative to award our citizen, at the same time the young professionals who are now at the student level, because the near future the students who are doing their research on the student level, maybe that the one day they will be the good architect, good planner or good engineer. They will be guided us in near future in the new design concept, new ideas and new philosophy. So that's why we are taking the initiative, such kind of initiative. In our country, we are basically the real estate developers, even the government itself. We are mainly focusing on the construction material, how we can build the construction materials, how we can generate the mostly those construction materials generate the carbon emission to the environment. So that's why we are taking such a kind of initiative to reduce the carbon emission. At the same time, the involving the young architect, planner and engineers to more awareness at the same time we want to build such kind of as a pilot project to showcasing to the city people so that the city people can enjoy such kind of environment, and the other real estate private developers or the government other agencies can motivated to see such kind of example. Basically, like as the in government office, still the like as reuse materials and the construction sector or in the private sector, there is a lag behind, because the one of the lag behind is that there is no absolute rules and regulation, mandatory rules and regulation is there. So we are now like as revising our our code and our building construction rules. Presently we are revising our construction rules and detailed area plan, like as we are giving the FAR incentive, the floor area ratio incentive, those who are interested to build the green building in our city. So now the real estate developers is now more interested to build the green building, so that they will get the FAR incentive. But some of the real estate developers or even the government officials construction site is mainly focusing on the business aspect. They think about the business aspect, like as if you go for the green materials or like this may be the more costly or maybe the expensive, but their ideas is maybe the wrong on this aspect. So at the same time, some construction materials their tax is high, so government have to or take the initiative to rebate the tax on the such kind of materials, those who contributed to the reduce the carbon emissions, and at the same time how we can reduce the like as a corporate tax or the holding tax. This can be the another issue. So it still is a challenge for us. At the same time, there is some of the block entrepreneurs is existed in our country, but they said the people are not interested to buy on this aspect. So awareness is more required. At the same time, the government strict enforcement on this aspect is very essential on this aspect. So we are also working on this aspect. Raju Ministry and Public Works Department is closely working. So we are hopeful that by the strict enforcement and at the same time the giving the incentive on the construction materials or for incentives, tax rebate, maybe the near future will people and entrepreneur will more encourage on this aspect. So Rajuk is mainly for the like as a formulating the rules, regulation and other aspect, and also the enforcement on the aspect. But the awareness aspect should be done by the like as a academia, NGOs or professional bodies. Like as the academician can give the they can give the like some of the training or seminar or other aspect to motivate the people and some of the real estate developers or the general people at the same time. And young generation also can take part on this aspect, because there is a 40% of the population is our young generation. So young generation can take part such kind of initiative and this. So without any collaboration with the academicians and involving the young generation, Raju cannot do all the things in a single way. So that's why we are taking the initiative to collaborate with the academicians and involving the professional institutes and also the young professional planners, engineers and architects. And we are also collaborating with the business developers, because they are also the part of our society. So they are contributing to our economy. It's a real factor. So we have to we want to control them. At the same time, we want to motivate them, and we want to like as incentivize them, so that they can easily involve such kind of novel activities to build our green Dhaka.